everyone. Welcome to this episode of the Leadership Speak series at L4. Today, I have the privilege and honor of welcoming a very dear friend and a mentor in some ways he's a thought leader in the areas of technology and leadership. Welcome to the show, Ramnath.
I'm delighted to be here, Ringo. I'm glad that you gave me the opportunity to be part of this session.
Thank you so much, Ramnath. And what I did not add is that he is a very senior leader at Accenture, leading up one of their businesses in the technology space.
But let me start with my academic background. I'm a bean counter by academic qualification. I'm an accountant. I did my chartered accountancy a long time back in India. And post that, I actually was a forex and money market dealer for a while before I stumbled into management consulting, which is when I joined, in those days, Anderson Consulting, which was an arm of Arthur Anderson. And I did a lot of strategy and process work for the first 7 years of my career, advising a lot of our clients in India around profitability improvement, organizational redesign, product strategy, setting up distribution networks. And it was a rich experience doing all of that. And at that point in time, I also got a golden opportunity to ride the wave in the technology space as Accenture set up something which was a scale engine in the technology space in India. I joined as part of the startup team, and life took its own course from then on. And here I am 20 years post that point, making a career trajectory change from doing more strategy and process work to really getting into technology. And I was part of that phase where we set up our technology engine in India, scaled that to something which was meaningful size and scale, where today it's at the heart of what drives Accenture's technology business. And then 5 years back, I moved in to be closer to the market and help drive our growth agenda. And today, I've got a series of responsibilities that spans across sales, solution shaping, and what we do in our execution space with our scale centers, including India and Philippines. I'm going to articulate what I talk as my learnings and my journey line. One is have the appetite to take risks. Not always what the answer is going to be, but have the courage and the conviction and the passion to take risks and follow your instincts, but yet not be foolhardy about it. Have the ability to keep your eyes open and make tweaks as you take those. So I think of life as if you've eaten in a nice restaurant in China, the table is really a round table where the dishes are placed and it goes around in circles. And I think of life as something like that, where you get to pick what you want, but you need to have the courage to put your hand up in time to pick up what you want. Now, if you miss it, it comes back, and you get the opportunity to get another pick at what you want to take, but you have to pick it before the bowl gets empty. Another big lesson in this is have an open mind and learn and absorb and be a sponge, and make sure that you're keeping your eyes and ears open to experiences that come your way, and build on top of what you're learning every day. For a short period of time, it was extremely entrepreneurial, and I like to, in those early days, call of it as an experience of a startup with not having to worry about funding. Critical. As an entrepreneur, you need to very quickly identify the things that you can do and the things that you're going to identify are very smart people who are going to help you do those, and build that core team, because there will be road bumps. There will be things that don't go as per plan. How you navigate through those situations is going to be heavily predicated on how strong you are as a cohesive team. You'll be surprised at the amount of freedom and creativity that you get on what you want to achieve with the overarching objective. So you need to have the parent-child equation. The parent is always the broader objective. One of the challenges is it's very easy for hubris to set in when you're successful, and always go back to your roots. And one of the challenges that I thought, and I got 360-degree feedback where I always thought I'm a great team player, and the 360-degree feedback came back and almost like a slap on my face said something very contrary to that. Now my first reaction to that was to resist and say, okay, that's not correct. And what I realized very quickly was one of the challenges that I needed to embrace was what others think about you is absolutely true unless you make some corrections and show that that's not true. So making tweaks to your own leadership style when you believe that you know everything is one of the learnings for me as a person who's navigated through this for the last 27 years. Learn to find the strengths of people that work with you, and what you think as weaknesses are things that you might filter out, and learn to use people's strengths rather than pointing out people's weaknesses. Don't believe you always have the right answer, and give enough opportunity in a diverse team for everybody to voice their point of view, because you will be surprised at the hidden gems of the answers and the responses that you get that are actually making the biggest impact, versus the loudest voice getting carried away with what he or she is saying. That I've learned is be curious, and there is so much that's happening, and the pace of change that's around us is probably at a pace that, at least to me, feels faster than at any other point of time in my career. There is also lots of noise. So every day when I wake up, there are 20 newsletters to read. There's something always happening. Build the ability to filter the noise and create music that's relevant for you. Learn to get feedback and understanding of who you are from others. The third piece is have the courage to take risks and make change. Human beings are designed to resist change. We don't like, at least I don't, but make sure you are picking up some practice, something which is forcing some change. The last piece that I would say, which I'm still working on, is don't react in anger in anything that you do, because it's always going to be the animal side of don't give yourself too much importance. Life is to be enjoyed. Have fun, build some hobbies or things that you enjoy, which is your own space, your own time, and carve that time for yourself.
Excellent, Ramnath. Thank you so much for those lovely suggestions and your learnings that you shared with us. And thank you for your time. And I wish you and Accenture all success. And I will, be cheering for you from the sidelines, and wish you many, many more accolades and success wherever you are and whatever you do. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Ramnath.
Like, share, and subscribe to the EL Forum channel. Click the link below to enjoy the full video.